I'm here in Hammersmith again with Asante, and he's showing me more of the Indian martial arts. Shastar Vidiya. Shastar Vidiya. I got it right that time. This was take 3. Okay, so the first principle that we're going to talk about is how I shouldn't wait to see what he's doing before I start my reaction. So I'm going to be trying to block or parry or whatever, defend myself with this small shield, and he's going to be trying to hit me with that stick, which represents... Did you not turn your phone off before doing this video? Bad, Asante. Right, so if I wait for him to start his strike and then react, and I keep doing this, he quickly learns and he alters his attack. So he'll sell an attack, oh, I'm going to do this, I buy it, and then, oh dear. I then commit my movement, because I move so late, because that sword is coming at me. If I don't move really quickly, I'm going to be too late. So I commit so much movement and energy and mass to that vector that he only has to change, and it's too late for me to change my vector, and oh, do you see what happened there? You see, it was all over. I'm dead. So instead, what I will try to do is initiate some movement which closes the gap. And one way to tempt him into doing what I want him to do is to offer him a target. So I might even drop my guard slightly and go, oh look, there's a head here. The more I risk something major like my head being chopped in two, the more likely he is to respond to that risk. So here's my head, aha! I'm now ready. I've tempted him into going for the obvious strike, and now I can move so much more quickly in response. And notice as well, this has given me time to get close to him, which means that I can then follow up, and I'm closing him down because I've managed to parry quite far up his arm. Yep. So the more you risk, the more predictable your opponent becomes, and the more effectively fast you move. It's not so much actually the speed at which you would...
It's not the speed.
It's the lack of hesitancy, isn't it? Really?
It's also the ability to predict and tempt a strike.
Yeah.
So if I, timing-wise, if I step towards him and I'm moving at a very consistent speed, I can tell roughly when he's going to hit based on how far...
We can demonstrate that. Okay, so I'm going to stand over here. If he walks in at a completely consistent speed, I know the ideal moment to strike.
Yeah.
But if he changes speed as he approaches me, he might tempt me into striking early or late. And he gets in, you see, it's all over, because I was too late. So it's a very simple technique. He changed his speed as he approached me, which made it difficult for me to guess the right moment to strike.
And the skill is basically to learn and predict and manipulate when they're going to hit. That's the key thing. If you can't, you can try that. If I predict it wrong, if I slow down too early, if I slow down here, he might cover the distance because he sees me slow down and comes in. If I speed up too early, he'll just basically smash me on my head. So my idea is I've got to walk in and say, okay, now he's probably going to start hitting. Then I'm going to speed up. Or likewise, I say, now he's going to start hitting. I'll just ease off the gas a little bit and let it go past. Or I can hit out the way with my shield to damage his hand or damage his weapon, and then finish with my strike.
Yeah, so you're keeping information secret, and you're keeping your options open. Yeah. And all going well, you're closing down your opponent's options because you're tempting him into some action which is going to turn out to be to his disadvantage.
And the main rule is just don't react. The more you react to an opponent, if I do this and every time I do it, he does this, it becomes very easy for me to change direction or just bait you into silly things. Like one of the main things the bird does, funny enough, is gives you really stupid wide shots. Right. If you do that, you create a huge opening here that I can come from. So I'll really commit to this and then change it and hit somewhere else. And the more smooth I can do that, the better.
So I there was reacting, and it was to my disadvantage to react.
Yeah. And the idea is just
But if I took the initiative straight off and I came in, I'm forcing him to do something. I've taken an aggressive move. Now he has to deal with what I'm doing, and I've seized the initiative.
Yeah, and in between that you can be, while I'm trying to, there's a concept, they say hit people between their thoughts. So the idea is to get me to think, oh, what do I do now? And as I'm thinking, that's when he's hitting me, basically.
Biff.
Yeah. That's it.
Right, so there you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.